Against the African Americans because they come in and cost them their jobs, houses, etc. That's never been forgiven. Never been forgiven. Okay? The third thing is, remember I told you the coal company took care of everything.
Mm-hmm. It's true.
All right, ladies, I apologize, but this is the truth. They set up houses of ill repute in Keystone in an area called Cinder Bottom. People would go overseas. In World War I, they'd say, "Where are you from?" They'd say, I'm from Welch." And they'd say, "Okay." These would be people from Chicago, New York, St. Louis. They'd say, "That anywhere near Cinder Bottom?" Because the coal company set up like 40 of these houses. And they were specialized. There were white ladies who took care of white folks, white lady who took care of black folks, Mexican Americans that took care of the Mexican Americans, because they brought a trainload of Mexicans in too. And then there was, and I really don't want to go into it, but there were certain types of things you got done, that those were houses that did that. And at one point in time, Maysel Perdue was the mayor of Keystone. I talked to him one time. So you all know, one of my life's work is I'm building the Ethnic Museum of Coal History in Keystone using the old City Hall. And we're going to have 8 feet of African Americans, 8 feet of Italians, 8 feet of Greek, and we're going to have videos what they contributed to the area, because they were all brought in as strike breakers and ended up giving a lot more to the communities. But Maysel said, we used to have 6 policemen on duty. They worked from dark to daylight. 1 came, all 6 came. We had all them houses. He said we made $3,000 a night in city fines. Everybody got uppity, closed down the houses. We don't make $3,000 a year in fines. They got 1 police officer, who happens to be me. But anyway, so you're going to see this, okay? And you're going to see some of the most elegant stone worker there. That's the Italian masons that were brought in to break. Okay? Now I had the privilege, it was a roundabout way how it came about. My father-in-law and my my second marriage, bought a house that used to be owned by a boss. And in the back was a file cabinet. All right, you three might be working together, y'all are mining coal together and you don't know it, but he works for Pinkerton. And if you say, boy, the union's going to help us, a report went out that you were talking union. If you were talking about you had you were going to buy drugs or you were going to see somebody other than your wife, that went down, they needed to control you, they'd call you in and say, hey, we know you're doing this. Do you want your wife to know or do you want to come back over here and work like we tell you? They controlled, it was the biggest control other than the Rockefellers in Colorado, and I don't know if you know anything about that, but other than the Rockefellers in Colorado, it was the biggest set of control ever. And that's how they ran those mines. They controlled your lives from birth to death.
Yep. Pillar to post.
That's the way it went. So what we're going to see today is we're going to leave here, we're going to go to Mullins, get cheap gas. We're going to go by the Itman Company store. We're going to slow down as we go through New Richmond, and I'm going to point this way. That's so Derek can see the house. My mom and dad ran a grocery store and a trucking company. And I'm going to point that out so Derek can see where I grew up. Then we're going to go down through Pineville along Welch-Pineville Road. And you're going to go by the way, y'all went by the lot, y'all don't know it because I had took you 2 miles off the road. 25 men were killed 8 years ago in a mine explosion, or maybe 9 years ago now. The Upper Big Branch mine. We went by there today. Okay, but I didn't take you up that hall. So, and then we're also going to go, we'll come through by the site of the African American World War I memorial. And then there's the other war memorial, there's a plaque there. What we'll do is we're not going to stop, because again, I don't tie you up all day, but we'll loop Welch, West Virginia, and you can see the courthouse that was made by the Italian stonemasons and things, and then we'll just come right back and get right back on the road.